After undergrad, everyone aims for a six-figure job and to crack that $100,000 mark. But if you're in finance, your goals should be even higher since you're in a lucrative industry. And so in today's video, I'm going to be going over the top 10 finance jobs in which you can break not just $100,000, but $200,000 as fast as possible. And for each job, I'll provide a brief overview, how to break in, and the earliest age at which you can break the 200K mark. Make sure to stick to the end of this video because the last one is crazy. But before we get into it, if you want to make money without clocking into a 9-to-5, and while you're watching that TV show only your significant other likes, or while you're wasting time waiting at places like the DMV, you're definitely going to want to check out Free Cash. Free Cash is an online platform that lets you earn money by playing mobile games. And in case you're thinking this is just too good to be true, you can check out Free Cash's reviews and its 4.7 star rating on Trustpilot. Here's how it works. After signing up, you pick a game from the offers list, and for me, I chose Monopoly Go, one of my favorite board games. From there, you earn real cash rewards for completing offers and leveling up. There are in-app purchases so you can progress in the games faster. And you can cash out instantly through PayPal, crypto, or gift cards, so it really is super simple and fun. Once you join, by inviting others, you're able to earn more rewards, so you can easily earn more by sending free cash to your friends and family. And note that the interface will vary by country, so it may look a little bit different than what I'm showing you here. Free Cash is giving a free $5 bonus if you sign up using the link below or by scanning the QR code on the screen. And be sure to enable app tracking to ensure that Free Cash can reward you according to your progress. Alright, now going into our 10 jobs. First up on the list, we have FP&A, in which you analyze your company's financial performance, make budgets, and create sales forecasts to provide strategic insights to help your exec team, and in particular, your CFO, make data-driven business decisions. A lot of the largest companies in the world offer FP&A internships for undergrads, and so the industry is not super hard to crack into and is known to offer a pretty good work-life balance. At the cost of the cushy life though is generally lower comp, and so it'll take you usually at least 5 years until you're an experienced manager even at the best paying tech firms to earn a base between 125 to 160K and a bonus including equity from 20 to 60K to break 200K around 27 years old, but usually you'll likely have to be at least 28 or 29. Next up, we have equity research, an industry in which you analyze public companies, build quarterly earnings models, and publish research reports for institutional clients. Most break into ER straight from undergrad with business or economics degrees, and so your best bet is first getting a summer internship at a top bank or going after an MBA program. At top bulge bracket banks, after 3 years of being an analyst and being promoted to associate, you can make 125 to 150K in base and 30 to 60K in bonus, meaning it's possible to break the 200,000 mark at age 26, but more likely around 27 or 28. Next on the list, we have corporate development, which in my opinion is kind of an underrated job since it's not super well known about. In this role, you are basically an in-house bank at a larger firm to work on M&A transactions. Breaking into corp dev can be done straight out of undergrad, but most roles, especially at the good firms, require at least 2 years in banking, and you can also break in through a top consulting firm or transfer internally from a finance team, but these are generally harder paths. Pay ranges widely across firms, and so to break 200K, you'll usually need the manager title, which requires at least 1 to 2 years of experience after your 2-year banking stint, and at that point, you'll earn a base salary of 125 to 175K and an annual bonus of 25 to 50K around the ages of 25 to 26. Next up, we have management consulting, which I know is not a finance job, but since it's always compared to finance, I thought I'd just put it on the list. Consultants advise companies on strategic issues, analyze data, and build presentations to present solutions to management teams, and you can learn a lot more about the industry in this video here. To break into consulting, you'll want to attend a top undergrad program and practice acing case interviews, which is the primary way that candidates are selected. You can also go after your MBA. Consulting firms have a variety of different titles across firms, but basically after your promotion in your 3rd or 4th year out of undergrad, you get a big pay bump and can expect a base of 190K and a bonus of 40 to 60K at top firms like McKinsey, Bain, and BCG, meaning you'll cross the 200K mark at around 25 or 26. Next up on the list, we have venture capital, an industry in which you'll scour industries for the hottest startups, meet founders, conduct diligence, and support the growth of your portfolio companies. There are a variety of ways to break into VC, but common paths include banking, consulting, or startup experience. But because you are normally working on more grunt work as a junior, the general advice is that you want to actually end your career as a VC rather than start as one. While venture capital is a hot, sexy industry, it actually pays relatively on the lower side compared to other investing roles like in private equity or at hedge funds. As a new associate, which typically requires 2 years of prior experience, you can expect a base of 125 to 175K and a bonus of 25 to 100K to break 200K at around 25, but probably later. Next, we have sales and trading, in which you price and trade securities for clients, monitor market trends, and manage risk on a trading desk. Most break into sales and trading straight from undergrad with business, economics, or STEM degrees, and your best bet is to first get a summer internship at a top bank. At top bulge bracket banks, you'll earn a base of 125K and bonus between 50 to 90K as a second-year analyst, meaning you'll break the 200K mark at age 24, but it will most likely happen later on when you're promoted to associate at age 25 at most other firms. Next on the list, we have investment banking, an industry in which you perform financial analyses, create valuation models, and build presentations to execute on large transactions for M&A or capital raises like IPOs. Most enter through a top undergrad at the analyst level or MBA program for the associate level, though internships and networking can also open doors from non-target schools, and you can learn more about how to break into investment banking in this video right here. By working at top elite boutique banks like Centerview or Catalyst, you can break the 200K mark with a 110 to 130K base salary and performance bonus of 70 to 110,000 at the age of just 23, but it's more likely that you're going to hit the 200K mark in your second or third year at most top banks. Next up, we have private equity, which involves buying out entire companies funded mostly with debt, and your work entails sourcing new investments, building LBO models, managing portfolio companies, and you can learn a whole lot more about the industry in this video here. Breaking into PE usually requires at least 2 years in banking first or a top-tier consulting firm, but it's also possible to break straight out of undergrad, but that's usually pretty rare. Ares is one of the top paying PE shops who do hire undergrads at a base salary of 120K and a bonus of 120K. So you can certainly break 200,000 at age 23, but most break into private equity at the age of 24, 2 years after banking, at which point you'll earn anywhere from 250 to 400K if you go to a top paying shop like Apollo. Next on the list, we have hedge funds, where you research public securities, build financial models, and work on new potential investment ideas. While it is technically possible to work at a hedge fund after undergrad, there is an extremely limited number of spots, and the vast majority join after investment banking, private equity, or equity research. Your compensation varies depending on your and the fund's performance, but it's possible to have a base of 75 to 100K and bonus of literally $0 to 100K right out of undergrad at age 23. But it's more likely that you're going to do at least 2 years of banking and then enter the hedge fund industry with a base of 100 to 150K and bonus of 0 to 200K at age 24. Last up on the list, we have quant traders at trading firms and hedge funds, and this role entails developing and refining algorithmic trading strategies, inputting assumptions from the markets, large data sets, macro factors, and more to generate returns. To break in, you're going to need really strong math, coding, or engineering skills from a top university, and the top firms also have a lot of internship opportunities. These firms pay huge, ungodly amounts of money, with firms like Jane Street making headlines for paying summer interns a prorated salary of $250,000, which averages to about $50,000 for a 10-week internship. New grads at a top firm can make 250 to 300K in base alone, and about the same in bonus as well, resulting in total comp of over 500K at age 23 in your first year out of college. If you stayed until the end, I told you that the last one was going to be crazy, and that pretty much concludes the video. Thanks so much for watching. As always, hope to catch you all in the next one.